The Joe Rogan Experience.
Do you feel like that sometimes when ideas come to you when you fucked up? Like it's almost like it's a gift from somewhere?
I have no idea. I think all of my ideas are kind of like mistakes. It's like, because you never wake up and say, today I'm going to write the, congratulations or any song. And you kind of just, it's all about like right moment, right time.
Yeah.
Like I had like 8 Bud Lights, right? And then I took just a tiny bit of shrooms, and then here it's like, and then it just happens.
Yeah.
It's like, it is an accident. It is just like a spur of the moment type deal to where you're like, let me sing this melody over this beat, or let me make this beat even. And it just kind of happens. I don't know.
Well, that's the flow state, right? When you can get out of your own way and you can let ideas come to you. Like I was talking with this dude, his name's Joe DeSena. He runs a Spartan race. He's a really smart guy, very interesting guy. He does a lot of stuff for kids. He's got all these kid programs. These kids do like difficult tasks, and they do it over a summer camp, and it gets them better. But we were talking about it, and we were talking about being healthy and all the benefits of being healthy.
Sure.
And I was like, there's a lot to that, but there's also a lot to like the person who binges and creates something incredible. Like we were talking about Stephen King's books.
Sure.
Like some of the ones he doesn't even remember
are
the best ones because he was on coke and drinking a fucking case of Bud.
Right.
Like it just blasted out of his head, chain smoking cigarettes, and he doesn't even remember writing. I think it's Cujo. He doesn't even remember writing it. Like wrote Carrie, half blacked out. You read that book today, man? That is one of the best fucking horror books ever.
My dad's the biggest Stephen King fan.
Dude.
Like,
he's amazing.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like to each his own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, whatever gets you through the night.
No, some people can definitely do it straight. And I've definitely had ideas without any influence of anything before.
Right.
But I feel like sometimes things come to you when you're like a little high at least,
right,
a little drunk, and you're like, I don't know if I would have ever thought about this without the weed. It's
well,
like they just come out of nowhere.
That's the whole thing too. Like drinking rosé or drinking, Bud Light, and then a little bit of just something else.
Yeah.
Whether it be, smoking a little bit of a J, because I'm an anxious person. You told me before you're not an anxious person, but
not really.
But I used to smoke a lot. But now, not so much. Maybe I'll watch a funny movie, and then shit. But it's that stroke of genius, and you're like, if I was nothing in my blood right now, but just blood, no booze, no anything, would I have thought of that? And that's the whole different deal. It's wild, really.
I think of pot the way I think of wakeboarding.
Sure.
Because when you're wakeboarding and you're on that wave, I don't wakeboard, but when I watch people do it,
I don't wakeboard either.
It looks awesome, right? When they're on that and they're catching those waves, but then when they wipe out, man, they go down hard. And that's like weed. It's like you're not going to stay on that board forever. If you get really fucked up, that board's going to flip over and you're going to be on your face.
Whenever you rip that big ass trick, you do the behind the back double spin. That's a stroke of genius, and that's what I think, that there's a certain magic that goes into making a record, or if you're a painter, a painting, or if you're a dancer, a fucking cool dance move.
I think they're all related in some way.
Yeah, there's something there that just kicks off, and you can't control it, and you can't say when it's gonna happen, but it just happens.
Whatever that is that makes humans so interested in creating things that other people are going to enjoy. But that's what it is. It's like there's a weird frequency. Humans creating things that they know other people are going to enjoy. And if you can just get lost in the beauty of just creating the thing and get out of your own way, then these ideas will come to you. But if you get in your own way, you have less bandwidth for the ideas. And when they come to you, it feels like they aren't even yours. Like it's like you're interacting with something. Like these ideas, just like if you have an idea for like if I have an idea for a new bit or something like that, sometimes they just come from nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is where are premises from? What's an idea from? It's like creativity comes from the weirdest part of your brain that no one knows how to. I mean, you could have breathing exercises. You could do all sorts of things to try to stimulate it.
Right.
But the reality is you can't even measure it.
No.
You don't know when it's up, when it's down. You just know what you're doing if you're making some cool shit.
Yeah. Well, and that's so bizarre. Like to think about, like you said, it's just really humans creating something that other humans fuck with.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It makes you feel good.
That's the most. There's something there.
Yeah. When you see, like, when you're in concert and you see 15,000
Right.
people rocking out to your song,
Right.
like that has got to be a crazy feeling.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, whenever you're on the podcast, everybody's seeing you. Whenever you're kicking somebody in the face, everybody watching. There's a feeling there, and it's just like, oh, I realize finally I'm not actually just one person.
Yeah.
I, as like mithril as it sounds, I'm with everybody.
You're with everybody.
As in one moment in time, everybody is there doing the same thing with the same energy, the same good intention.
Yes.
It's fucking magical. It's weird.
Yeah. That's what you're doing, right? You're tapping into some magic.
I'm trying.
But that's what it is. If you think about what kind of alchemy is involved in making the right sounds to make
Sure.
people feel different.
Sure.
Because with a great song, man, you're giving a person a drug.